Hello everyone, I am Taureor and today I am going to show you how to quickly and easily win the German Civil War. Now this is a dirty exploit, so if you mind that sort of thing you might want to stop watching. But if you just want to get over the Civil War quickly and get on with the rest of the game, this is for you. I did already make a full guide to the German Civil War with focus trees and everything that featured this, but people keep commenting that the trick doesn't work. It does. Let me show you in detail. This is not a full guide. I'm going to ignore industry, research, non-essential focuses, everything that is not the method of quickly winning the Civil War. First thing you need to do, we're turning on debug mode. This way we can show both sides of the conflict. First thing you need to do is the army focus. Develop modern maneuver warfare for the 25 army experience it gives. Start. Now, military factories. Cancel everything that is not artillery or infantry equipment. You will not need it. Let's put 10 factories on artillery. It should suffice. The rest goes to infantry equipment. Get all your troops into an army and switch them all into Infanterie Division, the biggest template you have at the start of the game. Now unpause and wait for the first focus to finish. Focus complete. We pause the game. Important. Next focus we select is the Civil War, so rally the Wehrmacht. We have 70 days to prepare everything. No problem. Go into your division templates. You can already see there are some templates here. Just to be safe, we're going to delete them all that we can. We switch everything to Infanterie Division, so we cannot delete that, but we can delete the rest. Now you go into Division Designer, create a new template, empty one, with just one infantry battalion. We'll call it INF. Just one battalion of infantry, nothing else. Now, train a lot of it, as much as you can. And that is 217 divisions for us right now. Great! Now take the army you have and also switch them all into that template. Why? Their equipment will go back into the pool and let us quickly train these guys up. When we unpause, they will immediately get the equipment and start training. Let's do that. Boom, see? They all got equipment. Now we wait just long enough for them to be deployable, so they need to train up to 20%. Loyalty of the Kriegsmarine, let's not, unless you want an admiral ruling you. Oh, I haven't selected a location. Let's drop them in Frankfurt. We are 20% trained up, which means we can deploy all these troops. We will do just that and cancel any further deployments. Now you could go for 2 rounds of deployment, but it is not necessary. Cancel the rest. So together we have 247 units of the INF template, which just has 1 infantry. Now we cannot delete Infanterie Division because it is used in garrisons. Let's change that. Switch to INF, delete Infanterie Division. Everything is just this. Next step, we're going to saddle our enemy with absolutely useless units. How? Go into the division designer again, create empty, 1 artillery, nothing else, and save that. Just artillery something, that's fine. What do we do now? Now we switch all our troops into this. Now the switch is not instantaneous, it will take a while. We should have enough artillery to switch them all. Unpause, observe the equipment here. If you hover over the brown bit, it shows you their equipment. Let's unpause. See, they have 100 infantry equipment right now and 0 artillery equipment. We wait a little bit, they will start getting artillery, and then the infantry equipment will go back into the pool. See? They have 3 artillery and 0 infantry equipment. Some of them got more, but essentially when they get artillery, they will give up infantry equipment. This is important. You need to do this early enough for them to give up the infantry equipment. If they keep it, they get stats from it. Now, with just artillery, they are totally useless. Not only do they only have artillery, they have insufficient artillery. This is what your templates should look like. Now, technically, we could also switch garrisons to artillery and delete this INF template, just to screw with the AI even more, but it will not be necessary. We are good to go now. How many days until this finishes? 34 days left. So we have a lot of time left. Let's let this complete and I'll show you the next step. Alright, and I don't need any more artillery being produced. Let's just cancel this. Everything goes into guns. Don't need that either. It is very important that they do not have infantry equipment. Now, if we go into the details, see, this one has 5 artillery. Before the switch, he would have 100 infantry equipment. 100 infantry equipment would have given them defense and so on. Artillery doesn't. Now, if you want to screw with the AI some more, you could also create an anti-air template and switch all the artillery to anti-air, but it is unnecessary. And there it is, the Civil War. Wehrmacht officers challenge Hitler. Let's start. As you can see, we kept half of the units and half went to our enemy. We also received 24 Landsturmregiment units, which are just 3 infantry battalions. Put them in an army. Now, let me show you what our enemies got. We are in debug mode, so by hovering over them, we will see the country designation. It is a D04. I'll just tag D04. I will not be cheating in any way, like deleting their units or anything. I'm just doing this to show you what they got. Now, their army is the same artillery template that we created, 25 SS Sturmbrigade, which is 3 infantry battalions, and 1 unit of Vikings for some reason. There they are. Not sure why. They're just there. Let's get back to our country. Tag Ger. Now, our next step is to take all that crappy artillery we have and switch them all to the infantry template. It is also not a very good template, but don't worry, we still have 15 army experience. So switch them. Now go into that template. So we do have the Landsturm Regiment, but we can't train those. Those are event troops. Go here, edit the template, and add more infantry. 3 is fine, but we can afford 4. So we'll do 4. That's it. Now our enemy will have 120 useless artillery units. We will have 120 not useless, small but not useless infantry units. Right, let's make some armies. Doesn't have to be perfect, just a demonstration. This is how many troops we have. Let's give them generals and field marshals. Field marshal level order on the enemy border. Order, go east. Very simple, comprehensive attack order. Same for the rest of you. And you can attack. Now these units are absolutely useless because they don't have any equipment, but they will not attack before they get it. For now they'll just relocate. I'm pausing, and soon they will receive some manpower and equipment. Let's just ignore these events. See, they're already getting manpower. They still do not have equipment, so they can't really do much. Soon, and infantry equipment has been delivered. Their organization grows, and they can now attack. Since they are now combat capable, even if not great, set them all to aggressive and crush your enemy. And that's the entire trick. You saddle your opponent with a crappy template that they will not change, and you just lay into them with your unstoppable small infantry templates. Let's look at the battle. See, the SS Sturmbrigade is defending. That's the event troops they got. They got 25 of these. But the artillery is entirely useless. Like, look at Nuremberg. It only has the artillery. If I send a unit there, boom, they're dead. Immediately. There's 9 units of artillery here. Take 1 unit, attack, dead. Immediately defeated. We just need to be aggressive before they can regroup. You do have a lot of time, but still, just be aggressive. You can do manual attacks. It doesn't really matter. The enemy is so weak that you will win regardless. They just cannot mount a defense. Now, let me show you the other side of the conflict. Switch tags. See, they organized armies and everything, but they are still using the template that I gave them. Worst yet, they have decommissioned the infantry that could have saved them. I mean, it's not a good template, but at least they would have equipment for this one. Although, shouldn't you have army experience? Or do only I get that? Doesn't really matter. Now, back to our own point of view. All we need to do now is wait, or you could do manual attacks, like just go further. But it is not necessary. And Adolf was found dead. Why would you use an exploit to bypass a part of the game? Maybe you just want to play what's after the Civil War, and not the Civil War itself. I, for once, do not like civil wars as a concept. I prefer to subvert the enemy, so I like skipping stuff like this. Anyways, it is July 36, the Civil War is over, we won, we can do whatever we want. So if you do not mind dirty exploits, this is how you easily win the German Civil War. If you want a more detailed guide to the German Civil War with focuses and industry and everything, I will leave a link to a video I made about that. It should still be very much valid. Right, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments what else you would like to see. Goodbye.